But should the accuser have to come out and show their face, just like the person that they're accusing? Because a lot of the times they use the name Jane Doe. Why can they come out as Jane Doe and you're accusing this person and their name is out, their face is out, they're losing endorsement deals, they're losing jobs? Should they have to tell their identity? And then should they be paying like the lawyer fees? Should they have to pay restitution when it's like found out? Because a lot of them dropped the cases.
Right.
Just like the one that was suing Jay-Z, she dropped the case. And I think he's suing her.
He's suing her now.
Yeah. To pay. Mm-hmm. I absolutely 100% think that they face should be plastered just like the person. Because Soulja Boy just lost the case too for millions of dollars. And the girl is Jane Doe. Yeah, he just lost a sexual assault case. Was it abuse? It was either abuse or sexual assault. He just lost that case and he had to pay millions of dollars. And he was, he had to, of course somebody wrote that for him. But he was saying how she's Jane Doe, her face is not out, but my name is plastered. He said he lost like 2 endorsements behind it and he's paying all these millions of dollars. Why shouldn't she have to show her face? But I think he didn't go to one of the court dates. Once you miss certain stuff, they start ruling for just like the game. He lost that case.
Oh, because he didn't show up.
He didn't show up.
Yeah.
I think it was $7 million from that game show he had. And the girl, I think her name was Priscilla.
Yep, it was.
Priscilla, he lost $7 million because he did not show up and his lawyers wasn't contacting back, so he lost $7 million. He had to pay her from that for the love of game or something like that.
And that was years ago.
Years ago.
And recently, well, when I say recently, maybe within the past like 2 years, I guess he hasn't paid fully.
No, and they started taking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I remember it was back in the news. I was like, dang, I almost forgot about that. And
yep, $7 million.
She wasn't letting up on that.
She sure wasn't. She won that $7 million.
She won that. That's my money, rightfully.
Yeah, she wasn't playing with him. But yeah,
but you know what? I think if it's ruled in favor of the accuser, I wouldn't want my face shown either, though. I don't want my face shown. But why do they show the celebrity's face?
Yeah.
Why can't they have it to where, okay, if a Jane Doe is suing a celebrity, why does the celebrity's name have to get plastered? Yeah. Let's wait until let's see
everything is because they automatically, you're guilty because you're gonna lose endorsements, you're gonna lose all type of money deals. But this person is Jane Doe. You don't know who she is. She ain't losing nothing. She living her life still. She can still be walking past you. You don't know who she is, but that celebrity or that person, regular person, people too, are just plastered everywhere. And I think that when they lose the case, they need to pay. And their face needs to be shown. Yes. Their name, their whole thing, because celebrity, they're going to go through their whole rap sheet. Yes.
20 years ago, they got accused of this. 10 years ago, this. Oh, they already on probation for this. They're going to go through their whole rap sheet. But this girl is allowed to lie and she doesn't get any repercussions. So yeah, I agree. They should definitely, if they rule in favor of the celebrity, her face, her name, everything needs to be plastered. We need to see who you are, because men need to be warned about. They need to be warned.
And they probably gonna do it to the next person. Probably have done this before, but they Jane Doe. No, we want to know your name and see who you are.
Because some of them, you probably look at them and be like, man, Soulja Boy would never touch her with a 10-foot pole. Like what?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hey, nah. You lying. You lying.
But dang, I didn't realize Soulja Boy. How much he had to pay her?
It was millions. It was like 3 weeks ago. I forgot, but he went to court and he lost. He had to pay her millions, and she was Jane Doe.
Wow.
She won, and
she's just gonna get to live the rest of her life with that millions and stay anonymous.
Yep.
That's crazy, but it was ruled in her favor. So obviously, the court she went through it. So she is the victim in this. So if I was in her place, I wouldn't want my face either. I won the case. I'm the victim. It happened to me. I want to just go on about my life. But these people who lie, they need to be the worst one of all. The Emmett Till case. That's what I was thinking about. After all those years, she came out and said that it was not true, and she got to live her life. She got to live until she passed away, and you had this innocent boy, 14-year-old child,
killed.
And this lady lived out her decrepit, I hope she lived a terrible life.
She didn't have to pay nothing when she said that. She didn't have to go to jail. They should go to jail. They should be prosecuted. All of that, because you playing with people's livelihood, and
Did she die yet?
I think she did pass away.
She did.
When she had came out there, they found out where she was at in a assisted living home,
nursing homes and stuff. I remember that.
They found out where she was at, but I think she passed away.
Good.
Yeah.
And I don't be wishing that on nobody. Good.
That's immediately why I came to, like, they need to be plastered. They need to be prosecuted. And if you lying and stuff like that, you are ruining people's lives.
Why did they not send her old ass to jail?
I don't know. I don't give a damn if she was 99.
Yeah.
She needs to serve her time.
Yes.
And whatever else time she got left, she should have been in jail.
That one right there.
She should. That's immediately what I think about when I hear stuff like that. Like her.
Okay. Someone who has no social media, do you think that's a red flag? Do you think that's weird? Do you think it's a red flag? Or would you prefer your man not to have social media? What you feel about it's 2025 and you meet somebody who, I don't have any social media. Is that a red flag? Is that weird? Or would you prefer it? Like,
I don't mind a man having a social media, but like you said, I don't want you being on there like taking selfies and all on there, all in girls' liking all the pictures, and I see you in the comments and all that stuff. I don't mind it, but it's kind of a red flag when they say they don't. Going back, what episode was that? The married man told me he didn't have social media.
Oh yeah,
and he had an Instagram.
Proposing.
Yeah, so people, I don't know. I think it's a red flag when they don't have social media. Because you on there through your partner page. You looking at social media some kind of way.
I get all of my news off social media. So how do you get your news? Like, do you wake up and watch the 8 o'clock news? Like, how do you get your current events and what's going on in the world?
I don't believe no man that say they don't have social media. If they do, I think it's a red flag, because even if you got it, you might have like 2 pictures on there. Men don't really post like women post, what some do.
Some do.
Yeah, some do. But some men, they don't post like that. They're like, yeah, I got it. I look on there and I this and that. To say you ain't got it, nah.
So I dated a guy a couple years ago who had I'm doing no social media because he found me through YouTube and he reached out to me through his son. Y'all, it's the whole thing. He reached out to me through his son, and that's how me and him connected and started dating anyway. But he had no social media, but yet he was looking at my Instagram all the time. And I asked him, I said, you don't have social, how are you? He was like, on a computer, you can type in Instagram.com and type someone's name. And he was like, your page is open so I could see. And he would be like, why you posted that? Like, he would always question me, I don't like this picture.
Why not make one then? If you own there like you have one, you might as well make one. What is the reason that you don't want to make one?
His was his lifestyle. He was like, because of the life that I live, I can't have social media. I can't post nothing. And that's what his excuse was. But he kept up with everything that I did. And it was just so weird to me. I'm just like, sir, do you really have like a little burner account? You got a little fake account?
Yes, he do. As I said, they looking from their partner, they kids, like you said, they on there. You're on here.
He claimed his only social media was YouTube. He was like, that's it. I don't have nothing else. He said, I just type you in on Instagram so I could just look at your pictures. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I always found that weird. I've never met anybody that has zero though, who doesn't
have anything.
Yeah. That would be so weird to me. He was already weird. He wasn't weird. I liked him, but it was just weird to me that you literally watch YouTube all day. Like, he would send me YouTube videos all day long. Look at this video I saw. Look at this. Instead of people like right now, people just randomly send me memes all day long. He would send me YouTube videos because that was his only social media. And yeah, so yeah, but I think that is a red flag. And I be thinking it's a goddamn lie. It's a lie.
You